Stay tuned and let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Venomized Captain America. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we're taking a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Venomized Captain America, taken from the Spider-Man Maximum Venom cartoon, I believe, or at least this character design is at least inspired from that source material. So I've never seen the cartoon, but obviously I know who Venom and Captain America is, and I quite like the concept of seeing Venomized A-list Marvel characters, and Captain America is our first taste in Marvel Legends figure form. We know we're getting a Venom Pool wave with a few more other figures in that, with the Miles Morales and Ghost Spider that have both been Venomized, and I think they're taken from the same source material. But this is a Walmart exclusive in the US. In the UK, we don't have Walmart, so I got mine nice and simple from In Demand Toys. I'll put the link in the description below. So I like the inverted Marvel Legends packaging. The white just stands out a lot more, but this time it's Venomized to match the logo. So you see symbiote goo all over the box. On the side, we're getting a little promo image, maybe a picture from the actual cartoon. And then on the back, no wave association or anything like this. This is a single packed figure. We're getting a promo image and then a little write-up that reads, "When the Venom symbiote attaches to Captain America, he gains extreme new powers." Nice and simple, not really much to explain apart from it's Venomized Captain America. So without further ado, let's get him open. So here he is out of the box, and do you know what? First impressions are not bad at all. It is definitely Captain America Venomized. It sort of has those mainstays of the characters with Cap's shield. You're sort of getting the star on the chest still. You're getting the A on the head, even though this time it's a bit more sort of hidden into the Venom design. But then it's obviously Venom's head with the big teeth, the tongue and the eyes and the claws on the hands. So you can definitely see the combination of the two characters, and I don't hate it at all. So there's some nice sculpting detail on this figure, so I am going to zoom in and take a closer look. But first let's talk about his accessories, because he doesn't come with much. As I said, no Build-A-Figure piece and no interchangeable hands or web pieces or anything. The only accessory is, of course, this shield. So the shield is the same old standard Marvel Legends Captain America shield we've seen before. On the back, it sort of has the clip and the peg system. Problem is, there's nowhere on the back of the figure to actually peg it in, but that's fine. Obviously, you can clip it to the wrist still. Always be careful with these because sometimes they tend to snap. But the shield is just got the symbiote goo all over it. And what I did find intriguing is that this actually just clips off. Like, you can literally just pull it off, and now you've got a normal Captain America shield, just a standard shield with an extra symbiote goo that sort of just clips back into place. So I don't know if it's meant to do that, but you heard it clip back into play and it stays on there. So yeah, that's just a standard Marvel Legends Captain America shield with some symbiote goo attached, but still it does the job. So taking a closer look, and I really like that Venomized head. That jaw is open wide, the teeth are painted nicely, and that tongue sort of sticks out, and everything just looks very nice and obviously Venomized. As I said, the Captain America A is sort of hidden into the logo, and you can see the eyes there all whited out as well, and you can even see the stripes on the side like we see on the Captain America helmets usually. So I think they've done a great job on this head sculpt all the way around. It would have been really good to get an interchangeable Steve Rogers head that sort of had symbiote goo starting to take it over. I think that would have made a nice display piece as well, but that is probably, if we're only going to get one head, it's probably best to get the Venomized Cap head. So looking at the chest, a lot of people thought this would be the same body as the 80th anniversary Cap, but it's actually a brand new molded sort of chest area. The only reuse seems to be on the shoulders and the forearms, as you can see the chainmail from that 80th anniversary Cap, but the chest has that sort of star with loads of sort of sculpted goopy detail to sort of show that the symbiote's sort of taken over, and then that goes round onto the back as well. As I said, no peg on the back, but you do still get that star, and you can sort of still see some of the chainmail underneath the goop, but it's definitely sort of got that symbiote texture sort of taking over, and there's not a bad range there as well either. Like, it will lean forward a decent amount. Back, not so much because it's quite thick plastic, but still looks all right. And again, the arms, the wrists are not the same as they're like these new. I don't know if these are new, but they're definitely not on the 80th anniversary cap. And then we get these Venom hands, which I'm sure we've seen before. So no interchangeable hands, just this one set of hands. So you get like one sort of claw hand, I'm sure we've seen before. And then this one's a bit more claw but gripping hand. So Venomized, creepy hand. Moving down to the legs, it seems like he shares the same upper sort of legs to the previous cap, but the knees and boots are definitely different. Like, these are not the boots and knees that were on the 80th anniversary cap, but these are all just molded in that dark blue anyway. But you can still sort of see that military design. You can see it as something Cap would wear, I guess. But the laces are sculpted on there and there's like a strap around the foot. I'm not sure if this is reuse. I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know. But it's definitely not the same that's on the 80th anniversary cap. The paint work on this figure, as I said, the head is pretty nice. You can see the pinks of the tongue and the teeth and all of that. But the rest of the figure is just the dark navy blues against the white. So there's not much to get wrong. Like, the chest area just has the sort of diamond sort of pattern, I guess, all the way around. As I said, it does carry on when you articulate torso, sort of like that Power Ranger sort of diamond chest, I guess. But the rest is just like a metallic sort of blue on top of like a darker blue, I guess. But it looks good under the lights, to be fair. It shines a little bit. As I said, this will make for a nice display piece as a corner of your Spider-Verse, I'm sure. As I said, it would be good to get some more A-list Avengers in this type of style. I know Funko Pops are doing it, but it would be good to have a little Avengers team all Venomized. I know a lot of people don't love the concept, but I think once you get a whole team out of a concept, it looks more appealing on the shelf than the random odd character. But yeah, this cap is not bad at all. So this is where the concept come from. Obviously, Venom, Captain America, mash them together and you get Venomized Cap. So Venomized Cap is taller than Captain America, but just by a tiny bit, but not as tall as this Venom figure. So he probably stands better against Cap in regards to height, which I think makes sense. Taller than Cap, but shorter than Venom would make sense. As I said, it is the same shield as the 80th anniversary Cap. You can just take that off and put it on his shield if you want to do that type of thing. But yeah, not bad at all for this sort of concept. I was going to do some hand swaps and head swaps, but there's really no point, as they don't really share a lot of same parts. Like, there's no point putting this Venom head on this, because this is black and then this is the dark blue, and that head will be way too big for this body. And it's the same for this. I could do this quick head swap. There you go. Some people may like that. That is just the normal Cap head on this Venomized body. Maybe you've caught him just as he's transforming, maybe for your ACB and stuff like that. And then if I bring this Cap in with the Venomized head, you can see it doesn't look as good. Probably a little bit too small for the body, which is weird because they're the same body size, right? But it looks smaller on this. Strange. And then just because his Venom's head on this Venom Cap body, and as I said, I knew that head would be way too big. And then if you want to see a different version of Venomized Cap, here you go. Here we have Venomized Cap compared to Monster Venom, and this is the Mac Gargan Build-A-Figure version of Monster Venom with the bit more purpley metallic shine. So I think it sort of goes along with the sort of metallic-y blue shine of this one. But these don't look bad together at all for some sort of Venomized team-up. And then last comparison, here we have the new retro Spider-Man and then the 80th anniversary Iron Man. And again, it would have been really good to get a Venomized unmasked Steve Rogers head, or even an unmasked Steve Rogers head for that 80th anniversary figure at all. But still, that's a minor gripe. Now, I don't usually do articulation, but since I'm probably the first review, I'll quickly go over it. So obviously that shield is clipped onto the wrist, no problem at all. Just be careful doing that. Shoulders will come up to 90. There is a double jointed elbow, but it gets stuck because those gloves are really thick. There's a bicep swivel, of course. I've showed you already that it will crunch forward a little bit, but back not so much. The swivel at the waist as well, of course. The head has great range, to be fair. You can get the head looking all the way up like that, but it's very gappy. But then you can also get him burying his chin because the head seems a little bit smaller for the body. And then there's a little cut at the thigh, of course. The legs will do the splits pretty good. Double jointed knees, and because the boots are so thick, he can't kick his own butt, but he does have ankle pivot. So a decent range, what you'd expect for a Marvel Legend, to be fair. And again, it's enough to get this guy into some good poses, I am sure. So, final thoughts, this is a decent figure. You can't say it doesn't execute the plan of a Venomized Cap. It is obviously that, and I think it's a fun character design that I'm sure people of the Spider-Verse would appreciate. Again, it's a concept that they could do with many Marvel characters, and I'm sure we haven't seen the last of it in figure form. I know it's not something that the die-hard Marvel fans are fans of, but it's a new generational thing. They're force-fed Spider-Man and Venom, so you can't help that. This is the type of thing that they want to see. And as I said, it's a fun action figure as well. It's Venom, Captain America, what's not to like? So you let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, are you a fan of this concept? What other Venomized Marvel characters would you like to see in figure form? Let me know in the comment below. And as always, if you want to see more Marvel Legends reviews, you're in the right place. Go to the videos tab, find the playlists, but most importantly, help the channel grow and hit that subscribe button. Much, much appreciated. There is a Patreon if you want to support that a little bit more. But until then, people, my name is Dan W, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.